Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. This is your mentor Mayank and today I welcome you in the PYQ YT series where we have been discussing the most important questions of your previous year, right? From your RBI Grade B, because this session is only for RBI Grade B, as you know. We are right where you're learning, we are talking about the latest pattern, and it is based on continuously what PYQs, previous year question. So here we are discussing the previous year question with its detailed analysis, okay, for every subject. And my class is for what? Quant. I'm your quant mentor and already discussed many previous year questions, right? And those videos are already available on our YouTube channel. So watch those sessions also if you haven't watched those sessions yet. Let's move on to the our question of today. So from previous year, our today's question is what direction is given. Study the following information carefully and answer the given question. The table below shows the cost price, selling price of 5 different articles sold by a shopkeeper. So here what is given, there are right, you can see there are 6 articles, okay, not 5, 6 articles, as you can see here, P, Q, R, S, T and U. Okay, so there are 6 articles given to you. Table shows what cost price and selling price of these articles. Fine, that is fine. Okay, and as you can see, some of the data is missing, some of the data is given here, right? If you will see cost price, selling price, cost of transport, profit percent, loss percent, so you must have idea about profit and loss, then only you can solve this, because that is important to know. Now if we will talk about article 1, so article 1 is P, then article Q, then article R, then article S, T, U. These are the 6 articles. So cost price of article P is 4,500, but its selling price is missing, and cost of transport also given. So cost price will be only the actual total costing. No, cost of transport plus cost price. Okay, before selling the product, whatever your costing is, that will tell you the cost price. So here it is given, note the total cost price of article is equal to cost price plus cost of transport. Then profit percent and loss percent, so on given. And some of the data is missing, right? As you can see, for Q, cost price is not given, selling price is given, profit percent is given. So some data is missing, some data is given. Now, is there anything by which we can calculate the missing detail? No. If you will look out first table or first row of article P, so cost price is given and cost of transport is given. So from this you can get only the total cost price of article P, nothing else, right? You cannot decide whether you are getting the profit or loss, and even you cannot calculate the selling price. Now similarly for Q, if you will go, so cost price given, no, cost price is not given, but selling price is given, and selling price given and profit percent also given. If profit percent is given, then you can easily calculate the total costing, but you cannot decide what is the cost price and what is the cost of transport from here. Now if we will talk about article R, so total cost price not given, only cost price is given, and here 20% loss, other details are missing. Now if we will talk about article S, so cost of transport is given and loss percent. So by this we cannot calculate anything, means cost price, selling price, nothing can be right calculated. Nothing can be calculated from this. Now article T, so 8,000 is the cost price, then selling price is there, then cost of transport is there, then 15% is the profit. So profit is based on what? Total costing. So total costing can you calculate, so that you can get the, after that you can easily get the selling price, but you will say no. Okay, on article, either you will get profit or loss, both things are not possible on the same article, remember this also. Now the sixth one, article U, if we will talk about, so cost price is missing, then selling price is 12,000 here, and loss percent is given. So by loss percent you can calculate easily. You have selling price, you know, loss percent, that is 25%. So 25% loss on total cost price of article. So by this you can easily get the total cost price, but we cannot decide how much cost on transport and how much is the cost price. So I hope now you analyze. So based on questions condition, we will fill out the data and solve the question accordingly. So I hope now you understood the data which is given in the table form. Now let's move on to the first question. Question 1. If the cost price of article S is 20% more than the cost price of article T and find the selling price, then find the selling price of article S. So what is given? If the cost price of article S, so cost price of article S is missing, yes it is missing, cost of transport given but cost price is missing, fine, okay, is 20% more than the cost price of article T. So article T cost price is given, yes it is given, that is 8,000. So article S cost price is how much more than article T's cost price? So T's cost price, so it will be 20% more. So cost price of article T is 8,000. 10% of 8,000 is 800. So 20% would be what? 1,600. Just add. So the cost price of article S you will get here is 9,600. So total, what you have to calculate the selling price. They are asking the selling price. So selling price, how you can calculate? Here, what you are getting? Loss. 12% loss is there. How much? 12% loss. So calculate the total cost price, that you can calculate 9,600 plus cost of transport 500. So that would be equal to what? 9,600 plus 500. So this will be equal to 10,100. So just how much loss you are getting here? 12%. So 12% you just have to subtract from it, from cost price. Okay. So when you will reduce the 12% from, when you will subtract the 12% of cost price from cost price, total cost price, so you will get what? You will get the selling price. But directly you can say 88%. What you can say? 12% loss is there. So 88% of cost price is equal to selling price for article S. So 88% of cost price is how much? That is 10,100. Just multiply 88 here divided by 100. So you will get what? 0 to 0 cancel, 0 to 0 cancel. Now 88 ones are 88. So 8 carry. Now 88, you will multiply 0 here. So 0 only. So 8 will come again. Now 88 ones are 88. So 4 times 8 means 8,888. Option 1 is the correct answer. You can solve in, calculate it in two ways. 88% we have calculated because it is easy to calculate, or otherwise you can easily subtract the 12% also from it. How? See, 10,100 is given. Calculate the 12% of this 10,100. So you can break this 10% plus 2%. So 10% of 10,100 would be 1,010. And 2% would be what? 1% would be 101, means 101. Just double of that. So 202. So when you will add this, you are going to get what? 1200, right? Sorry, let me check once. Yes. So you are going to get the same, right? 1200, 12 from here. Okay. Now just subtract it from where? Just subtract it from 10,100. Okay. 10,100. So when you will subtract 10,100 minus 1200, so first subtract 1,000, so 9,100. Then subtract 200. So what you will get? 8,900. Then subtract 12, so 8,880. Okay. So that we got. So I told you in two ways. So it's up to you what way you will follow. It's about the, from where we are getting the easy calculation. Okay. So option 1 is the correct answer. Now let's move on to the second one. Question 2. If shopkeeper has paid rupees X for the cost of transport. Okay. So they are talking about what? If the shopkeeper has paid rupees X for the transport in the article R. They are talking about what? In the article R. So how much? X rupees. Fine. When the transportation cost increases by rupees 100. Okay, so there are two cases. First this X, then X plus 100 also, because increases transport, cost of transport is increased by how much? 100. Okay, then find the value of X. So this X you need to find out. Fine. Okay, if the sum of selling prices of article R, so they are talking about article R, and there are two conditions. Okay, article R in these two cases is 11,000. So first condition is about what? First condition is telling us about that there is what? Okay, what are they talking about? First thing you need to understand, find the value of X if the sum of selling price. So their selling price sum. SP1 is the first condition, SP2 is the second case. Just take the sum of these two conditions, so you will get what? 11,000. This is what given. But for that you need to understand the condition here. You know there is 12% loss. Sorry, there is 20% loss. We are talking about article R. And you know the cost price also. So cost price plus cost of transport will tell you the total cost price. So in first condition, SP1, selling price 1 would be what? 6,000 plus X, which is the cost of transport. You can see at the first stage, rupees X for the cost of transport. So first case, okay, first case. Now second case, if you will talk about, so this is CP1, sorry, not selling price, cost price 1. We will talk about the selling price later on, but first understand the cost price. Now cost price 2 is what? 6,000 will be the cost price, that is constant, plus now the cost of transport is increased by 100 rupees. So it will increase by 100 rupees, means now X plus 100. This is the new condition. So this is the cost price 1 as per the case 1, 6,000 plus cost of transport X. So this is the total costing as per case 1, and this is the total costing as per case 2, where 100 rupees extra added. Clear? Now just see what are they talking about? The sum of their selling price. So selling price can we calculate? Yes, here 20% already what is given, that 20%, right, loss is there. 20% loss means what? Selling price 1 would be what? 80% of cost price 1, and selling price 2 would be what? 80%, 20% loss in both case, right? 80% of the cost price too. So that you have to take and just take the sum. So I hope now you understood it, how we have calculated this. Okay, wait. So now just put on the condition. As per the condition, you have to calculate. Okay. So the condition is SP1 plus SP2 is equal to 11,000. This is what you know. So 80% of CP1. CP1 is how much? So that is going to be 6,000 plus X. So 80% of 6,000 plus X plus SP2 is what? SP2 is 6,000, right? So here also you have to calculate 80% 6,000 plus X plus 1,000. 100, sorry, not 1,000, 100, right? Equal to 11,000. Now just calculate 80% of 6,000, that you can directly calculate. Just subtract 20% for 6,000 is 100% for itself. So 80% would be what? 20% less. So 10% of 6,000 is how much? That is 600. Double of that is 1,200. So just subtract from 6,000. So you will get what? 4,800 plus 80% of that. That you have to write down here. Plus now 80% of 6,000 again. Directly also it can be done, right? This process I am explaining you in detail. Then I will tell you how directly you can apply this procedure. This procedure you have to apply, but how directly you can calculate. Now see, 80% of 6,000. So 20% of 6,000 already we have calculated, that is 1,200. Just subtract. So here also 4,800 will come. 80% of 6,000. Okay, fine. Now plus 80% of X plus 100 is also there. So 80% of 100 would be what? 80 only, is equal to 11,000. Now 4,800, 9,600 plus 80, 9,680. So just subtract from 11,000. 9,680. When we will subtract, what we are going to get? We are going to get 9,000. So 1,320 we are going to get. How much? 1,320. 11,000 minus 4,800 minus 4,800 minus 80 means overall we are subtracting 9,680 here. So finally we are going to get 1,320 equal to what? 2 times of 80% of X. 80% of X plus 80% of X. So it is going to be 160% of X. So X would be what? 1,320 upon 160. So 160% you can remove. So 100 will be here. Now 0 to 0 cancel. Now by 16 we will try to solve this. We will cancel this. So how many times we can cancel? 8 times. 16 8s are 128. So 8. Then 4 is there. Okay, 40. So 16 2s are 32. Fine. Okay. So how much you are getting now? 8 again. 0 is there. So 80. 16 5s are 80. So what we are finally getting after the complete solution, see here, we are getting 825 as the value of X. So here it is given in the option first. So that would be the correct answer. How directly you can apply? See here, 6,000 X. So in CP2, case 2 also 6,000 X will come or not? Yes, definitely it will come. 6,000 plus X. Additional 100 is coming there. So just think about this 100. Now see, CP1 plus CP2, just add this. So 12,000 plus 2X, it will be what? 12,000 plus 2X plus 100. Now this is what? The cost price sum. So 80% of this total would be the selling price sum of the both condition, SP1 plus SP2. This is the direct approach. So 12,000, 80% of that would be 9,600. 80% of 100 would be 80. So just add here. So 9,680. Then what? 2x. 80% of 2x is going to be what? 160%, you can say, because 80% of X is 80% of X multiplied 2. So 160% of X you are going to get, equal to directly 11,000. So by this approach you can directly apply this, right? This all steps I used to explain you in detail, but you can apply in this way also, and you are going to get the answer completely. Let's move on to the next one. Now the next question is, if the cost of transportation on the article T is rupees 300. Okay, so on article T the cost of transportation is 300. Fine. The selling price of article P. So what you have to look out, what question is trying to say, means what we need to calculate first, that you have to look out, and what are the data they have given, just need to fill out. Okay, just put the okay, note it down. So see, if the cost of transportation on article T is rupees how much? 300, then the selling price of article P is 40% less. So article P, they are talking about what? Article P. So selling price of article P is 40% less than the selling price of article T. Okay, this is what given. So do we know the selling price of article T? No, that is not given. So how we can calculate it? Because after that only we can calculate the selling price of article P. They are asking then find the profit earned on article P. So that is what? SP minus CP. So cost price we can calculate. Yes, cost price is complete. Total cost price is given. Yes, cost price plus cost of transportation. So it is going to be how much? 4,500 plus 120. So 4,620. That we know for article P. But selling price also we need. Then only we can take the difference. For that we need to calculate the selling price of article T. So for article T, we have the cost price. Okay, we have the cost of transportation. Yes, they have given in this question. Okay, this is the demand of this question actually. Why? Profit percent we know 15% means selling price is going to be 15% more than the total cost price. So for calculating total cost price, we need the cost of transport. Now it is 300, so just add 8,300. Okay, so your selling price is going to be what? Cost price plus profit. So cost price, you know, that is 8,300 plus 20, how much? 15%, sorry, 15% of 8,300. Can you calculate it directly? Can we calculate this directly? Yes, it can be possible. See, 15% can be written in this form also, 10% plus 5%. So 10% of 8,300 is going to be 830, and 5% means half of this 830, 450. Just add 800, 400, 1200, 30 plus 15, so 1245. So just add, extend this. So 8,300 plus 1245. So it is going to be how much? 9,545. So this is the selling price of article T. Now 9,545 is selling price. Then the selling price of P is 40% less than this. Means 60% of 9,545. And 60% can be written in which form? 3 by 5 or not? Tell me. 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 of 9,545 would be the selling price of P. Right? 60% less than T, and T is the selling price of T is 9,545. So after reducing 45%, subtracting, what we will get? The 60% of T. Directly we can say P is 60% of T. So by 5 you can easily cancel this. How many times you can cancel? There are two ways. You can even multiply 2 right here, and you can divide the number by 10. So in that case also you are going to get the same thing. So double of 9,545 is going to be how much? Just double 9,000, so 18,000. Just double 500, so 1,000 more, so 19,090. 19,000. It is going to be 19,000. Okay, sorry. Yes, 19,090. Okay. Now 19,090 by 10 means this zero will be cancelled. So 1,909. 1,909 multiply 3. So it is going to be 5,727. Okay. So this is the actual selling price of article P. And even in that way also you can calculate. Okay, 40% of 9,545, that calculate and subtract it from the 9,545, so that in that scenario also you are going to get the same. But this is the best way. 3/5 of 9,545, you will get the answer. Now just take the difference here. Okay, so difference between what? Cost price? No, remember this, total cost price is your actual costing, total costing. This is the cost price, purchase price actually. After that he invested on transport also, how much? 120. So that will also come under total costing. So 4,620. So just take the difference. The difference is going to be how much? Okay, this is going to be 1,107. 5,727 minus 4,620. So 1,107. Yes, in option third it is given. So that is the correct answer. And I hope you are getting the condition. What is given, just apply that. But you need to know what you have to calculate. And for that you need what? Because sometimes they will give you unnecessary data also, which is not required actually. So first to see what you need to calculate, and for that particular thing, what is the data, right? What are the data which you need? Okay, Nees. Now see the question 4. If the cost on transportation on article Q is 120%, okay, if the cost on transportation on article Q is 120% of the cost of transportation of article S. So Q or S? So Q and S. So S, cost of transportation is 500, and Q's transport cost is how much? 120% of the S, right? That of S. So 120% means 20% more than 500. That cost of transport of S, just 20% more than that. So 20% of 500 is going to be how much? So you will say that is 100, because 10% is 50. 10% of 500 is 50. Just double of that. Just double that. So 100. So 500 plus 100, it is going to be 600. Clear? Now what are they asking actually? See, then find the profit percent in article Q. Profit percent in article Q. If we need to calculate the profit percent, then we must know the total costing and total selling price. Okay. So total selling price, there is only one selling. Okay, one selling price. There is no segregation, or selling price is not divided into two or more parts. Single selling price directly given. So selling price, total selling price actually. So what we can say? what we need to calculate, then find out the profit percent in article Q if there is no transport. See, another condition, if there is no transportation cost charge, because otherwise what you will say for Q, we know already 10%, what, 10% profit is there. You know cost of transport is how much? 600. Okay, 600 is the cost of transport. So cost price is going to be how much? Then total cost price, can you calculate? Yes, that we can calculate. That is going to be how much if profit percent is 10% and selling price is 5,500. So 110% of cost price is equal to selling price. Of course, we are getting 10% profit, and that is given as 5,500. So 110, sorry, 110 by 100, right? And multiply CP here. So you can say 0 to 0 cancel this side, by 11 you can cancel it 5 times. So 50 multiply 100, 5,000. So your cost price, total cost price is 5,000 actually. Okay, that is 5,000. Now if they are saying what, find out the profit percent in what case, if there is no transportation cost charged. Okay, no transportation cost charge means this 600 will become 0. Okay, but for that we must know the cost price. So first apply cost price plus cost of transportation, that you know, that is how much? Cost price plus 600 equal to 5,000. So actual only cost price, this place we are talking about, this place. So this is how much? 5,000 minus 600 means 4,400. Okay, it is going to be how much? 4,400. So when cost of transport is 0, so cost price is 4,400 plus 0. So total costing is going to be what? Only cost price 4,400. And with respect to that, selling price is same, that is 5,500. So the difference of SP minus CP you have to take. So 5,500 minus 4,000, 4,400. So it is going to be how much? It is going to be 1,100. How much? 1,100. So 1,100 with respect to cost price is how much? Cost price is 4,400. So this 1,100 is actually the profit, and profit with respect to the cost price is how much? That will be your profit percent. So multiply 100 here. So by 0 to 0, 0 to 0 you can cancel, and by 44. So by 44 when we will cancel, so it will be cancelled how many times? By 4 you can cancel it. So this will be cancelled 275 times. Okay, and this will be cancelled 11 times. Now again cancel this by 11. So 11 ones are 11 twos are 22, then 11 fives are directly, or directly you can say 1,100 is your what? You can directly see if your calculation is good. Your profit is coming 1,100 when cost of transport is 0, and your costing is 4,400, which is 4 times of the profit. So profit is how much? It is 1/4. Directly you can see with respect to this, it is 1/4 in terms of ratio. You can directly cancel 0 to 0 cancel. In this way also you can calculate it. That would be much better for you. Okay, 1,100 upon 4,400, multiply 100%. You have done. Okay, fine, that is not a big deal. Just cancel this 44 by 11, 4 times cancel. Now, okay, 0 to 0 already cancel these two zeros. Then by 4 you can cancel this 100%, so 25% will come. This is the way. Or directly you can take the ratio even, 1,100 to 4,400. What is the ratio common? 1/4. 1/4 is actually 25%. So I told you many ways for calculation. It's up to you, right, what you are actually following. But if your calculation is good, then you can directly see 1,100 by 4,400 is just 1/4. So your profit is going to be 25% when there is no transportation cost charged for article Q. Okay, so this is going to be your answer, and I hope in today's session you understood each and everything very well. So if you are new to our channel, just subscribe the channel, and also download our app from the Play Store, because there are many offers which are available on various courses of all the regulatory bodies exam. If you are preparing for RBI, SEBI, Nabard, then just download the app and subscribe the courses. Thank you. We'll see you next session.